Hello, welcome to this short video on how to replace the battery or renovate your Vauxhall and Opel key fob. Now, this is a very straightforward procedure, but just bear in mind these key fobs do become rather fragile when they get older, so you are working at your own risk here. So as you can see, this Corsa key fob is very worn and needs the rubber cover replaced along with a new battery. So let's get on and open this key fob. Now this next procedure, is a little bit tricky. You need to slide in a chisel head screwdriver here and apply a little bit of sort of downward pressure and slide back at the same time. And then the key fob will just sort of come apart. You can see clear on this picture here, you've got this long plastic tag that you need to depress and then slide the whole thing out. Here it is with the screwdriver sliding into that slot, a little bit of pressure and then just sort of push the whole lot backwards. Just like this really. Once you've done it once, you'll get the hang of it. I've done about 3 of these now. Then once you release it, just pull the whole thing backwards. Now before we go any further, we just need to look at the keys section. And you'll notice this small rectangular little bit of plastic there. Well, that's very important. That is your immobilizer transponder. Without that, your car won't start. So make sure that remains secure in that section. Right, let's crack on. Just simply to split these apart just by twisting a screwdriver, and these two sections, just like a clamshell, open right up. Next, take your repair kit. I got this off eBay. This was about £2, I think, very cheap. And then if we look at the battery section, you'll notice that with your repair kit, it's very unlikely that you will get those two little battery contacts there and there. So if you're going to replace the bottom part of the actual key fob, then you are going to need to carefully remove those and insert those into your new bottom section. So first, just pop the battery out nice and easy. And then you'll find with these two sections, the longer one here on the left, well, that comes out very easy. You can just sort of carefully pull that out. The one on the right, well, that's a little bit more tricky. I have replaced one of these, but it is a little bit fiddly to do. And for that reason, with this key fob repair, I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to replace the new battery. Okay, time to insert a new battery cell. Straightforward. Just slips straight in place there. Goes in with a nice sort of, hopefully, little positive click. And that's it, that's the new battery in, all done. Right, the next job is to remove that rather horrible worn rubber button shield from the circuit board. So for that I'm just going to get a smaller chisel head screwdriver. And very carefully just work it in between the circuit board and the rubber, and you'll find that it just sort of pops out. Do go careful though, because these circuit boards can become rather fragile. Whilst we have this board out, it's always just worth checking the two battery connections there for any signs of corrosion or anything like that, and perhaps just give those a clean if necessary. Right, let's put this thing back together. So the circuit transmitter board pops into the new rubber button battery cover, just sort of squeezes in, shouldn't need too much pressure, and then we just need to put the two halves back together again. These two sections should mate up perfectly, and all you need to do is just give it a little squeeze all the way around the outside. And then once again you're ready now just to slide this back into the keys section. Now when you do that, just make sure that little sort of rectangular transponder chip is still firmly located, otherwise unfortunately your car will not start if you've lost that, and just sort of slide it in. You might feel it get a little bit tight to the end, and then you should feel a nice tight click. And that's it, you're all done, congratulations, you have a brand new looking key again. It's quite crazy that Vauxhall Opel want to charge you £90 to £100 for one of these. Anyway, I hope this video has been helpful. As always, thanks for watching, cheers, and I'll catch you next time. Bye bye now.